Hi, my name is LaWanda Holloman, President and CEO of Everything Etiquette and You. I am delighted to be here with Sherry Jones, the woman behind Sherry Speaks Life. Welcome, Sherry.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure. Now, I just want to jump right in because you have such inspirational messages. So tell us, what got you started with Sherry Speaks Life?
Well, what happened, I was at a track meet with my son, and something very inspirational happened at that meet. There was a young lady, and she was behind. She was last. So she ran the last 2 laps all by herself. And there was a mom there that was saying, if that was my child, I would not let her run those laps. But my thought was, no, she needs to finish the race. Whether she's last or first, she needs to finish. And so I was so inspired by that message, I wanted to share it with my Facebook friends. But it was too long to post. So I decided to do a quick video. And I did the video and I got such great feedback. People said that it blessed them, they loved it. And so it just encouraged me. And the next Sunday I did another video and another video and another video. And then soon I started getting friend requests from people I didn't know and all this stuff. So I said maybe I need to separate the two. And so I started the Sherry Speaks Life fan page. And so that's how Sherry Speaks Life was born.
Wow, what an awesome story. And it has continued to grow. And now you're recording this, your 100th taping.
Yes.
So I know that when you do videos, sometimes there are those messages that rise to the top.
Yes.
Tell us about your top 2 or 3 messages that just kind of rose to the top for you.
The first one is a message I did before I even started the Sherry Speaks Life page, and it was called Be Humble. I was at track practice with my son. I was just sitting there on the bleachers, had my shades on, real stripped down, no makeup, and I thought about humbleness. Humbleness is a very important character to have. And so in the video, I talk about how important it is to be proud of yourself and the greatness that you have within you, but don't think that that makes you better than anyone else. And I touched on a little bit with people in church and thinking they're holier than thou. And I coined the phrase, if you have to prove that you're holy, you're not.
Oh, wow.
So that was one of my favorite videos, and it resonates with viewers as well. And then my next favorite is one that I did more recent. It's called Change Your Conversation. And I love that video because it was just fun to do. I love talking about communication, and I came up with 3 different types of communication, and I made up names for them. I had the double dutcher, and I had the professor, and the bulldozer. So you all have to go back and check out that video. It was really, really fun.
Oh my God.
I enjoyed that one. And then my next video is very recent. I spoke at a church 2 Sundays ago. The message was the power of the Holy Spirit. And I really love that message because it was very inspired by the Lord. I was blessed to be used by Him to bless the congregation. And it also showcased what I can do in front of an audience. I do more than just do videos. I can engage an audience, and I can draw them in and inspire them. And that's what that video showcased for me.
Awesome. And let me just tell you, I watched that message you gave at that church, and I was inspired by it. Now, I want you to share the 3 C's that you talked about during that message, because I thought they were very on point and very relevant for all of us. So can you share just a little bit your 3 C's?
Okay, I will. All right, so the 3 ways that the Holy Spirit ministers to you. Because first of all, my message was that we always think about the power of the Holy Spirit when we're in church and we're jumping and we're shouting. But it's important to know that the Holy Spirit is most powerful when He's ministering to you on a personal level, just you and the Lord. And so the 3 things and the 3 ways that the Holy Spirit ministers to you is it convicts you, it comforts you, and it guides you. And so I talked about those 3 things, and then I gave some personal testimony along with that.
Wow, that is very inspirational and powerful. So thank you for doing that, and we're looking forward to hearing a lot more of your messages, Sherry. I mean, I know you personally through Toastmasters and have had the privilege of seeing you talk about your story, which is very powerful as well. I want to know, and I want you to tell everybody else, what's next for Sherry?
what's next for Sherry is that I am a writer, and I'm working on my first book, and it is called Trouble Don't Last Always. My main character, she's awesome. You all would love following her. And so I am pushing for a summer release with that book. So you all hold me accountable with that. Remind me, inbox me, when's the book coming out? And I will definitely get it out to you.
Awesome. Trouble don't last always. We're gonna hold her accountable, y'all. Okay, so wow, Sherry, I'm excited for you, and I know you've got more messages. Any sneak previews into what you might be talking about next, or just tell us how you what are some of the how you come up with the messages, and then what are some of the challenges, so people kind of understand that as well.
Well, some of the challenges with coming up with just doing the videos is one time I got a little discouraged, and especially with the live videos, nobody was coming on to see me live, and I was like, okay, and it got to be just a struggle. And then also I struggled on a personal level with perfectionism. I am a perfectionist. And so I had to learn that it was okay not to be perfect. It was okay that if I didn't enunciate every word correctly, if I fumbled on some words, because people connect with your realness. They don't want you to be perfect and cookie cutter. And so that's one of the struggles that I had with just the journey of doing the videos and learning more about myself and really learning how I can connect with my audience. Mm-hmm. And what inspires the messages is whatever's going on with me that day or that week. Sometimes it could be something that I hear, a message that I hear. Sometimes it could be a conversation I had with my son, or a conversation that I have with a friend. There are a lot of different things that inspire my messages. Mm-hmm. And so sometimes I don't really know clearly what I'm going to talk about until maybe a couple of hours or an hour before I get on. But the messages always come through, and I feel like I connect.
Oh my gosh, you do. And I think that's why we resonate so well, because in etiquette, we're in the business of keeping order in our relationships, right? And so when we can be authentic and we can be real and transparent with people, that is the art of connecting with people and then helping people move from where they are to where they want to be. And so what you're doing is inspirational as well as powerful. And so I really appreciate that. Now, I want you to, you talked about earlier how you were inspired to start Sherry Speaks Life. Yes. So I think there's somebody that you need to give a shout out to who is behind the scenes that got you there. So who is that?
Yes. Hey, Devin. Devin Jones is my son. He's 9 years old. The apple of my eye, my doodle bug. I love him so much. And he did inspire Sherry Speaks Life. And he has become a blogger of his own. He does Devin's Bible stories. And so he likes to share different Bible stories with the audiences. And most recently, he did the story of Noah. And I posted that on my personal page, and later I will post it on Sherry Speaks Life. But I was in awe of how he articulated the message so clearly at his young age. So, hey baby, love you.
Awesome. So we're looking forward to seeing that post from Devin and a 9-year-old.
Yes.
Hey, if a 9-year-old can get it, then we ought to be listening to that message. All right. Great job, Mom. And thank you so much for the 100th message and for allowing me to be a part of it with you. Congratulations, Sherry. Great job.
Thank you so
much.
much.
Persistence.
Yes.
This is LaWanda Holloman, President and CEO of Everything Etiquette and You. Sherry, close us out, please.
The main message that I want people to get from the Sherry Speaks Life page is to truly love themselves. I mean, to be able to look in the mirror and love what you see. And the way to do that is to be empowered by speaking life, not just to others, but to yourself. It's okay to love yourself, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Speaking life is about positivity. Speaking life is about God's will for your life. And speaking life is about accepting your journey, no matter what it looks like.